Hey guys, it's Miss Casares. So this week in social studies, we will be learning about New England, middle and southern colonies. Our objectives are to compare and contrast the geography of the New England, middle and southern colonies and analyze how the land and climate had an impact on how these communities developed in three colonial regions. I can know the role of geography in the setting and development of the English colonies is our I can statement. Geographic regions of the colonies. The geography of North America greatly affected the early colonists. Geography shaped where colonists settled and how they made a living. And throughout the 1600s, the English settlers came to North America along the Atlantic coast to present day Maine, which is now Georgia. Here are a few things you should know about New England, middle colonies, and southern colonies. The soil was thin and rocky, and it only supported small crops, so crops didn't grow very well for New England. Summers were warm but short, but then winters were long and extremely cold. Merchants traded goods, and colonists fished and hunted. Now, to differ in the middle colonies, their soil was really rich and they had warm climate. The growing season lasted longer, and there was a lot of sun and lots of rain. So colonists hunted deer and beaver for food and fur. Then in the southern colonies, this region was the one that had the best climate and land for farming. The soil being so rich, helped farmers plant cash crops like rice. Climate was warm all year long, and growing season lasted longer than any of the other colonies. Now here's a map that gives you guys an idea of where the colonies were located. As you can use your legend to see, in the green area, you have the southern colonies like Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, and Virginia. In the middle colonies, you have Pennsylvania, Delaware, Maryland, New Jersey, and New York, which was formerly known as New Netherland. And finally, in the orange area, we have the New England colonies, Connecticut, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, and Maine, which was also part of Massachusetts. A little more info about the New England colonies. Puritans set up towns and farms in New England on land that looked empty to them but was actually not. In each English town, houses were clustered around a common area, as you saw in the image. Now here's a little more info about different people who actually were part of the England colonies. Roger Williams. We also have the Providence of Rhode Island, where you can see an image of where they first arrived and they had an interaction with the Native Americans who lived there. Anna Hutchinson, Thomas Hooker, and here's an image of Connecticut in 1636. Now, all of these topics we will go over in class. Let's talk about the middle colonies. The Dutch founded New Netherlands in the 1620s. It soon became a thriving center where people interacted. And by 1674, England was in control of the colony. A little info about the southern colonies. In the South, the Virginia Company controlled the colony because the South had rich soil, good for growing crops, plantations, and relied on enslaved Africans to farm and act as servants. Well, I hope this info was good for you guys, and I can't wait to hear what you think in class. Bye.